Hey, what's up? Hello everyone, it's Marissa here, and today's video is not a super fun one. As you probably see by the title, I got robbed. I'm currently studying abroad in Barcelona, Spain for this semester, and I was pickpocketed on the metro. And this was an experience I just thought I would make a video about because it's a really big problem here in Spain and in Europe in general. And I thought maybe sharing my story could help people out in a preventative way, hopefully. And if you're clicking on this video because you also got robbed, I'm so sorry. I know how it feels, and I'm just gonna give you like a little bit of advice because it's super overwhelming. So long story short, today is Saturday and this happened on Wednesday. I was actually on my way to school. I have an 11 o'clock class, but my classes are in Sant Cugat, which is like a suburb kind of Barcelona. So basically I have to take 2 metro lines as well as like a train and then sometimes a bus to get to school, and that whole process usually takes up to an hour and a half. So this day I had, as I said, a class at 11, and I left with one of my roommates because she has the same class. And to be honest, it's March now. I'd gotten pretty familiar with the route there, so I wasn't, you know, paying the most attention as I usually do. When I'm out at night or on my own, I am paying so much attention to my belongings. This day I had my backpack on, and I actually had my camera because I was planning on filming some stuff. And then I had my gray coat on, which just has pockets, and I had my phone in my pocket. And I was distracted talking in English, so that always draws attention to you. And a man bumped into me as we got to a certain stop, and I was getting off at that stop. So we got off at the stop and I checked my pockets and I was like, my phone's gone. And I knew right away it was definitely the man who had bumped into me. I actually turned around and I saw him further down the platform. He had kind of, I don't know if he went through the other car before he got off or if he just like got off and turned right away, but he was pretty far down. And like, it was during the day, there were a lot of people around. I probably could have confronted him, but in that moment I was so shocked. I felt so vulnerable and violated and all these things at once, and I didn't do anything. I saw him and he just obviously went on his way with my phone. I went up to one of the security guards. They have a lot of security guards in the metro, and I was like, hablas inglés? I like tried to explain what happened. He told me I could go to a police station right there. So I tried to, but I actually had an exam in that class that I had that morning. So I decided, after like trying to go there, I was like, I need to get to my class. So I left and went to class and took my test and had 3 classes that day that were 3 hours each. And by the end of the day, I was just really still kind of in shock, and I didn't really get sad about it until kind of the evening when I was like, my phone is gone. This is a huge problem in Barcelona. I have a ton of friends who have like very similar stories or even worse ones. Like, hate to say it, but it's almost like best scenario because he only took my phone. He didn't get like my wallet or keys or anything like that. And it wasn't violent at all. I've had some of my friends have been like confronted on the streets like at night, and that would be absolutely terrifying, but I like barely even saw this guy's face. You know, they always tell you like, be super careful. Barcelona is, I think, the #1 pickpocketing city in the world. Some things to know if this happens to you is obviously like try to keep your cool. If you don't speak the language, it can be like obviously very confusing and frustrating and just like scary as well. Most of my friends who have been in similar situations, like one friend was on the bus and had her phone out and the guy took it out of her hand. Another friend like just like lost it kind of at a club. Another one, as I said, was like confronted on the street. So there's like so many different ways it can happen. The only preventative measure is to be on your A game all the time, paying attention. I recommend filing a police report if you can. They obviously know it's a huge problem here. For insurance reasons, it's a good idea to file a police report. I'll put the exact police station I went to below. A lot of them don't do the like claims for stolen property, so you have to go to the right station, and you can spend so much time going around to different ones if you don't know the right one. So I'll put that down below if for some reason this happened to you also. I went to go file my claim one day and they wouldn't let me because I didn't have my IMEI number. This is like a 15-digit code you need to know. It's on the back of your phone, so it's like, how do you get it if you don't have your phone? But I'm pretty sure you can call AT&T, you can go through Apple maybe, but also it should be in your box if you hold on to the box that your phone came in. I now have it, and I'm actually gonna file my police report tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow's Sunday, so nothing will be open. So I'm gonna file it Monday. That is the whole story. I've never done a story time video, but that's what happened to me. I'm not buying a new phone here because that's so expensive. I actually have a friend who's visiting from the States, and she's bringing my mom's old phone. If you're coming here, like seriously, if you have like the iPhone 11 or something, I would not recommend bringing that around. Like, use your older, cheaper phone. Thanks for listening, and I will see you guys in my next video.